Energy is the fabric of the universe, and all matter originates from energy. Energy is information, including thoughts, prayers, intentions, and beliefs. Regarding this, some of the highest energetic frequencies in consciousness are universal spiritual truths found in all of the sacred texts. Consciousness is the omniscient information field that connects everyone and everything. The energy field of consciousness includes subconscious and conscious thought forms of all humans. Consciousness of the soul, higher self. Consciousness of all that is created by the divine, universe. Consciousness of the divine. Concepts in physics relating to energy are evolving based on new findings in the cosmos, which may require complete rethinking of Einstein's law of relativity. Not only is the concept of energy shifting on the physical plane of mathematical laws as new discoveries are made in our universe, but a major shift is occurring in global consciousness. Researchers at the Institute of Heart Math say, humankind is in the middle of a great paradigm shift from a mentality of competition to one of cooperation. As the human race goes through the great change of transformation in consciousness to create new systems of cooperation and unity on Earth, the energetic push comes from the frequencies encoded in your DNA. These frequencies include lower vibrational shadow frequencies associated with fear, and higher vibrational gift frequencies associated with love. As you transcend your fears and come into a state of unconditional love, you transform your consciousness to a higher frequency band that energizes your DNA, creating profound healing in your body-mind. DNA is a biologic quantum field computer, and as such, connects you to the energies of the spiritual dimension and consciousness. All energies influence each other, sometimes in subtle, but more often in highly significant and unusual ways. If energy waves come together in coherence forming a constructive interference pattern, they create an energy wave of higher amplitude, thus increasing the amount of energy carried by the wave. Increasing the energy of a wave has the potential to amplify its effect on matter, including your body-mind. Quantum coherence, or coherence of energy at a subatomic level, adds the quality of entanglement. Entanglement is the ability of energy particles, such as photons, to communicate even if on opposite sides of the universe. Einstein described this phenomenon as spooky action at a distance. Entangled energy particles, even when separated by great distances, don't exist in a specific state until measured, but once measured, are able to communicate their state to each other instantaneously. Einstein thought it was spooky because this happens faster than the speed of light, which violates his theory of relativity. Energy in many forms is constantly influencing your physical body. Epigenetics is the study of how your environment affects gene expression, or how genes are turned on or off. Energetic waveforms predominating in the body are the ones that potentially have the strongest epigenetic influence. Meaning if you are constantly in a state of anger or dissatisfaction, then that prevailing emotion experienced as an energetic thought form may create an overriding epigenetic influence on how your genes are expressed. Gene expression triggered by stressful emotions can be harmful, whereas gene expression triggered by thoughts and practices inducing relaxation can be beneficial. As a quantum intention, every thought has the potential power of prayer. This is because all energy contains information, and as an intention, it also contains consciousness. When an energetic waveform of a specific intention comes into coherence with another waveform, its impact on matter results in conscious creation. Learning how to transmute negative thought forms is a powerful way to positively influence your environment, especially your body-mind. There are ways to create coherent waveforms in your body that positively influence core parts of you associated with intuition and nonverbal communication. The main regulator of these abilities is your heart energy field. Regular practice of creating coherent energy fields in the heart through techniques developed by HeartMath registered, much like practicing to play the guitar or learning how to speak a new language, can be honed. And with regular practice, it becomes second nature. Fractals, the great stabilizer. So what stabilizes all of these energy waves flying through our universe? The answer could be found in fractals, which create an efficient and structured energetic highway upon which to travel. Fractals originate as an alignment of repeating energy vectors that provide for a stable interconnectedness of all energy systems in the universe. Since these fractals are energetic in origin, and since energy influences matter, they leave their mark in matter by creating repeating patterns seen throughout nature. These repeating patterns are also found in the human body, serving as a reminder that we all originated from the same source, and we are all connected. Fractals display self-similarity with the ability for objects to exhibit the same type of structure in all scales, large or small. Fractals give sacred geometry and snowflakes their structure. You can also find fractal patterns in the branches of a tree, fronds of a plant, crystals, ocean waves, earthquakes, and even DNA. Not surprisingly, since fractals originate as energy vectors, they are also observed in coherence patterns of brain function and in heart rate variability analysis. 11,12. Dark energy existing in dark matter consists of energy vectors creating repeating fractals, and is what gives our universe energetic stability through similarity in structure. On the Earth plane, the energetic influence of fractals is represented mathematically, allowing for the actual measurements of the physical components of these fractals. Mathematical expressions of fractals are seen in the golden ratio, Penrose tiling, and the Fibonacci sequence. The golden ratio is a number found by dividing a line in two parts so that the longer part divided by the smaller part is equal to the whole length divided by the longer part. Roger Penrose, a professor of mathematics and physics, established that a surface could be tiled in an asymmetrical, non-repeating pattern using five-fold symmetry with two shapes based on the golden ratio. This pattern named Penrose tiling, and was later discovered to exist in nature as the structure of quasicrystals. The Fibonacci sequence is a series of numbers in which each number is the sum of the two preceding numbers, and is represented in nature by the petals of a flower and the bracts of a pine cone. The global scaling theory, based on the mathematical model of logarithmic scale invariance, explains why structures and processes in nature are fractal. The Global Scaling Research Institute located in Munich, Germany is the leading researcher of this theory, and some of its publications point to why waveforms associated with fractals might one day help explain astrology. 13,14. Astrology, the language of the cosmos. The entire cosmos has an energetic influence on you as an individual. While the moon's gravitational force stabilizes the Earth's rotation and influences the watery tides, lunar cycles also influence our bodies. 15. But gravitational forces alone cannot account for all of the moon's effects on human physiology. While the exact mechanisms of how the moon influences human physiology is unknown, its scientifically documented impact does make us consider how other parts of the cosmos may also affect us. Astrologists say that the unique planetary alignment at the time of our birth provides a template upon which to base the potential impact that future planetary alignments may have on us. While many theories regarding astrology have been scientifically disproven, one must keep in mind that the laws used to disprove them don't apply to all aspects of the cosmos. The classic example of this is how generally accepted laws of physics don't hold true inside a black hole. This is like using the laws of physics to prove that God doesn't exist. The laws of physics can't account for all of the possible energies in the spiritual dimension, much less that of all the energies in our known universe. Energy fields, including those created by planetary alignments, are made of tiny subatomic particles. Since all of the subatomic particles in existence haven't yet been discovered, scientists and engineers built a massive particle collider, called the Large Hadron Collider, to flesh them all out. Because some subatomic particles are still unknown, science can't mathematically account for all of the possible information-packed energies contained in astrological alignments. The poetic language of astrology is written so as to make sense of the symbolism inherent in the components of these cosmological alignments, such as trines and squares. Consciousness, as a highly intelligent and powerful force, is the common influencer of energy in the spiritual dimension and in astrological alignments. Consciousness contains energetic information existing as multiple potentials for outcomes as far as how they may impact matter and other energies. These multiple potentials come into existence through the creation of coherence driven by consciousness. This is why people born on the same date and time can have different outcomes associated with astrological predictions based on specific planetary alignments. The unique aspects of our consciousness at any given time influences the outcome of astrological predictions due to specific resonating energy waveforms coming into contact at any point in time. It is the combination of the unique energy contained in your consciousness that locks in the memory of the energetic combinations of the fractal energy vectors at the time of your birth. The information contained in that memory serves as the energetic template upon which the energy of future planetary alignments may potentially influence your life.
Hello. Did you know that the exact recipes for developing miraculous, physical psychic abilities like telekinesis, teleportation, radical healing, materialization and many, many others have been known for thousands of years? Ancient texts from India give the exact methods to develop these skills, but these conventional methods take years, even decades of meditation and grueling dedication to master. Fortunately, a remarkable new training method has been discovered that can awaken these dormant powers that you already possess much, much sooner. And with far less effort than you can imagine. Learn to make honest-to-goodness, physical miracles with your mind power alone. Let Miracle Mastery take you by the hand and lead you through the step-by-step exercises that will get you there. See the link in the description to visit the All Things Psychic website so you can learn more about Miracle Mastery right now.